Episode 5 of the Hot Rod series. Today we're going to work on, actually not today, all last week we worked on drum sanding, and when the drum sanding is thickness sanding the top and the sides. Then we're going to bend the sides, we're going to install kerfing, we're going to prep the tail block, the neck block, and the top brace so that they fit in the guitar in the right spot and they're the right size and all that sort of thing. With Byrl Guitars, and welcome to ResoBiz, where everything is greater with a resonator. So we got the side here. We got, whoa, this would be my son. This would be teenagers right here. Every time he touches this bottle, he has to turn to squirt somebody in the face mode. There we go. So don't drown it like I just did. Just spritz it a little bit and get it damp, and then we'll put it in aluminum foil to trap moisture in it. Both bends the same is difficult, and then you're always fighting it when you're trying to glue it up to get them to be even. And I am honestly not super good at that. I've got and then once I get it strapped in, and I slowly start working this waist down. That'll be the first thing I get in tight, and then once I get that in, I'll pull these all around and they'll fold. This is molded exactly the way my guitars are shaped. I just feel the heat coming off this. Once I get it in, I'll keep it in for about, I think everybody does it different. They've got electric blankets. They've got electric blankets that are real nice. They got thermostats on them. But when I was doing this, I couldn't afford it. And now I've gotten so used to this. I don't know if I think I might just make another bender so I can bend sides quicker. I can do more work like this at one time. So it's been a day anyhow since we put this in here. I don't normally wait so long, but I got to do other things. So it should be good and formed now. There we go. You can already see it's holding its shape good. I'm just going to temporarily stick this in here with these maple sides. Looks like it's a shallow body maple sides, where the one we're building for this Hot Rod series is a deep body. And also we'll have a sound forward hole on it, because all the Hot Rod series do. And hopefully you can stop by the IBMA this year and try it out. And I get questions about what the sound forward hole does for them. And the best way to know is just come out and play it. So there's that one. I'll prep and bend the other one. Alright, so what I'm doing now, I gotta get some clean edges on this. And this will be a tail block for it. And then I might end up putting a flame maple neck block in there. I'm not sure yet. And this is my template that helps me know how wide. It's got little angles cut on it to help me to know the little bevel that I put on it, the angle I want for the bevel. And then it's also got a center line, which helps me when I'm lining it up when I put it where it goes. Right now I'm just marking for the right width. What I do, or what I've just done, is I've marked where I'm going to grind these at an angle to just give it a bevel, mostly for looks. But I don't know if you can see the, it's funny, I don't know, yeah. The grain on this is going up and down, and then you can see I've glued two pieces together. The grain's going this way on this side, and so this is the part that shows on the inside, and it strengthens the grain that goes this way, and then the sides go like this, but if it just helps it so it's strong on the end so it can't crack in either way. So I'm going to buzz these down. You can see the little, I think you can, little marks on them to put a bevel on it. So this top piece here is kind of radiused, so I have to make sure I radius the back of this tail block because the back of my guitar is not flat. There we go. Now for one of my favorite parts. I don't know if it is the kid in me who likes to play with fire or what, but this is my first tube that I, what do you want to call it, piece of metal pipe that I bent my sides for my first guitar on. And I've bent a couple, but I eventually made the mold and my bending machine, and then I ended up with something different for what I'm getting ready to do. We're going to bend the kerfing, and I'll show you. You saw me making this, but if you don't understand how it's used, I'm getting ready to show you. And this is, for whatever reason, one of my favorite parts. I like bending the wood, and that you can do it. It was the very first thing I had to figure out when I decided to build guitars, because I just didn't understand how they could do that. And I felt as if I could figure out how to do that and make the neck fit right, I felt like I could do everything else. And so I just focused on the things I didn't know how to do or questioned whether I could. And when I figured them out, then I just went on. But this ended up being one of my favorite parts. So what I'm doing is just heating this pipe up and trying to get this wood to bend voluntarily without breaking. I almost broke one. Nice thing is when I cut through them, I don't mind using them in places where you can't really see it, but if you break it, the break actually mends better than a cut. So I don't get too worried. So that goes right like that. I think what I'll do is I'll bend this just a little bit. No. So I've fitted this thing so that it fits exactly from neck block to tail block. And you might notice the tail block's low and so is the neck block, but they sit on top of the top brace, which will be glued to the back probably next week. And so for right now they're just in place as far as a measurement to tell me how far I gotta
Two days since I put this on here. Well, I did it Saturday night, and then it's set for a Sunday. It's now Monday morning. This is good and dry. I don't necessarily leave it dry that long, but it just how it worked out. So all I'm gonna do is fit this one.
Well, good morning, Byrl YouTube viewers. It's early Monday morning. We've had a long Sunday. We're out here in the garage working on this Super Sport guitar. I'm irritated with Byrl because he's going so slow. So I'm here to help him get it going in gear. I've got the tool that you need. It's called the Bostitch Magnesium Air Nailer.
If you would just put me a nail right there for
I'm
me.
going to put a few nails right in here.
Okay.
Look at, see how this goes?
Thank you.
Now I gotta go get my clenching tool. I'm gonna bend the nails over on the outside where they won't show. See, I'm not helping you much at all. Taking it apart. Let me go get my claw hammer.
All right, that wraps it up for this week. Then next week, week 5, we'll be working on gluing the top together. We'll have the little bit of problems straightened out there. We'll be putting the top brace on, and we'll be working on gluing the sides to the top and working on the neck also. And there's some neat things I'm doing with the neck that I'm excited to show you. Okay, so if you enjoyed it, you liked it, push the like button, subscribe, and I would love it if you'd make plans to meet up with us in the end of September for the IBMA to come and play this hot rod.